And this is the Brownson Broadcasting Network for the first time since November 1998, signing on at Dupor Bowl Field in Shelton, Connecticut for the Dupor Bowl second generation. And we'll now have the introduction of the players.
Yeah. My name's Jeff. You guys know me already. I'm been here a while. Alright. My name's Brian Menzies, aka Wolf, and I am a second-year veteran. Ryan Atwood, I'll be going by Atwood today. Dupor rookie. Tony, aka the Playmaker. Jeremy, aka Iceman.
Doesn't really matter what my name is. I'm gonna tear these guys up anyway. But it's Eric Brainard.
My name is Ryan Morrow. I think we're just going to win, that's it.
And again, Brownson Broadcasting Network signing on, and with me, as always, my colleague in the booth, John DaRin. John?
It's good to be here, Mike. Long-time Dupor announcing veteran, one-year playing veteran. We're here with my son, Andrew, one-year veteran as well. Hello, Andrew.
No, I guess not. Jim Hawley behind the camera, brother of original Dupor cameraman Rob Hawley. And this historic event, John, after the first Dupor Bowl was played in 1979, it was at this very complex at the Edward C. Finn Stadium. And we've now moved on to what I believe is known as Dupor Field. Wow, that's a bizarre turn of events, isn't it? And we've got the yellow versus the red with a steady quarterback. Another new innovation for this second generation Dupor league. Looks like that's Menzies kicking off. And
nice high kick. Got a lot of air into that one. Jeffrey's coming up quickly. Oh, a kick ball.
It's loose ball. It's anybody's ball. It's picked up by Orange. And he's off to the races and tackled. Was it Menzies who made the tackle? The same man who kicked off?
It looks like it. One rule changes here, Mike. In the ex-Dupor Bowl here, we have several rule changes that we should bring the fans up to speed on. One of which is that we're using flags this year rather than two-hand touch. Now, no call on that, apparently, on that kicked ball. Looks like they're going to let that play stand.
And it looks like they are set at about the 22-yard line, say.
Let's see, this looks like Menzies hiking off for himself. Three men in formation in the pattern. Man open in the middle. Touchdown, quick touchdown. Jeff Darak got the one-play drive, Mike. Could be the quickest drive for a touchdown in Dupor history.
Absolutely, John. And the official signal comes from referee Harold Darak. Touchdown. Jeffrey Darak, 22-yard pass play from Menzies to Jeff Darak for the first score of the Dupor. And they take the automatic extra point to take a 7-0 lead.
Now let's try to set the receiving team here, the team that was just on defense. Ryan Morrow in the lime green shirt, Tony in the blue Hartford Whalers sweatshirt, and Jeremy in the white shirt.
Tony's got the ball right into the left sideline, and he's stopped by Jeffrey Darak somewhere in the vicinity of the 24-yard line. And there are now 14 plays left in the first half. We've had only one play first quarter. Only one play run from script. Menzies calling signals. All men going deep. He's looking for Tony. He's got him. Touchdown.
Wide open on that one, Mike. We'll have to check the ruling. It looks like his flags fell off on that play. It'd be tough to tackle him without flags. Oh, not a touchdown. His flags fell off. Okay, they're going to modify the ruling there a little bit and say that he was down where he caught the ball at the point of the two-hand touch. We should set the weather conditions here, Mike. It's a windy, raw day here at Dupor Field. Second down and goal here from about the 6-7 yard line. Menzies at quarterback. Pumps, got a man open in the corner. Touchdown! That one looked like it went to Ryan Morrow.
Touchdown, and we've got a really, what looks to be the making of a high-scoring game here, John. Only 3 plays from scrimmage so far, and we've already seen 2 touchdowns.
We'd like to welcome to the booth Sharon Darak, who is dying to say something.
Hi.
Hi, Sharon. How are you? Good. Yes, a number of people in the stands here for the first ever flag football Dupor contest. We've got the kickoff, who I believe that's Menzies. That's a nice boot. Oh, picked up at about the 5. Down that. What would that be, Mike?
Looks to be the 10-20, somewhere around the 20. Do not have the benefit of a Paul Tabarczyk designed field this year. This being the first Dupor Bowl in 5 years, a lot of it.
And a very high wind, perhaps. And we're ready to go. We had a brief time out on the field because the camera blew over. Gives you an idea of the winds here. This is Menzies as the steady quarterback. All 3 receivers on the right side. He's looking for the long receiver, and it's a little too long, incomplete. First incomplete pass of the day, Mike. Very windy. It's a little muddy out there. Tough conditions.
Menzies again calling the signals.
One man go.
Jeff Darak in a short pattern, incomplete. It is now going to bring up a 3rd and 10.
Oh, and Sharon has retrieved the microphone cover, which blew practically to Derby. Menzies cycles to himself.
Looking short for Darak, fake short, can't find anyone open. Now he's got the man, and they've got the first down. Crossing into enemy territory to about the 20-yard line, make it the 18-yard line.
Harold, the referee, setting the first down markers. You can just see that wind when you look at the flags on the players.
Menzies again looking like our receiver slips. Now we got a man wide open in a crossing pattern. I think he's going to go in to score, and he does. Another touchdown here, and that makes the score 14-7.
It looks like, who was that in that play? It looked like Eric on that one. Darak checks the flag to make sure that it is rippable. It was. He allows the score.
Nobody's covering Jeff Darak. Now they set up. Quick pass out to Jeff, and
Ooh, he missed the flag. We thought he could have had him on that one, Mike. Ryan Morrow was out there on the defense, but just missed the flag. Looked like a drive-by on that one.
so now they open up a 15-7 lead. The red team out in front of the yellow 15-7.
Meaningful attempt there.
Nice high kick. No, Tony can't field it. It's a loose ball. He doesn't touch it, and it's going to be a touchback, I believe. That's interesting. I'm not sure that the receiving team covered that ball.
No, it was out of the end zone. It could have been out of the end zone. It looked like the rolling by Darak.
I think it may have been a touchdown. Long onside kick. Right. But the ruling on the field is a touchback, which goes to the 10. Again, sending men long. On the right side, it's up for grabs. It could be picked off, and it is! Jeff Darak with an interception at approximately the
Could be the 10 or 11, Mike. Depends on which side of the cone they mark it. 9-yard line.
Yes, yeah, we're seeing mistakes that we've seen in the past with newcomers to the Dupor Bowl who are a little impatient in trying to move the ball down the field too quickly rather than doing some nice methodical drive. He makes a short pass, now he's going long. He's got a man open, but the wind is really playing havoc with the ball, John.
Just overthrew Atwood on that one. Let's give a compliment here to Harold Darak, Mike. Still fits in that referee's uniform. Pretty impressive after all these years.
It's going to be a 2nd down and 10 from the 11-yard line. Menzies, the two-way quarterback. It's a handoff. It's a double reverse.
Atwood with it. He's got some room.
And he's tackled, but looks like he's got enough for the first down.
Explain for the fans, Mike, how the Darak ruling comes into play here.
Well, John, I'm not sure whether they're using the Darak rule or not. I think on that particular play, that would have been, as I understand it, would have been a violation. Well, no, it would not have been, actually, because you can hand off and run, but the quarterback cannot run the ball. That is the Darak rule.
Okay, there you have it from the commissioner of the league, Michael Colonese.
Now he's got the mini short. Yeah, short pass.
Again, short.
And he's got enough for the first down and maybe more. He's going. He could go all the way. Touchdown to the man in the lime green bandana.
Mike, I think we're seeing a new star rise here in the Dupor Bowl. Eric, with the Yukon Jack bandana and the Holy Cross sweatshirt out there. The flag was rippable. The score counts. They're keeping him short, throwing him the ball, and he's making the best out of those passing plays, Mike. This is at least his second touchdown out there.
Do you remember a Dupor Bowl this windy?
I do not. This could be the windiest Dupor Bowl in Dupor history, Mike.
I can tell you that the last Dupor Bowl, which was played in 1998, featured 60-degree weather. It was just a beautiful day at Lafayette Field. Quite a difference today. And it looks like they take the extra point, the automatic extra point. So that makes the score 22-7 with 4 plays left.
4 plays left.
4 plays left in the first quarter.
This is an important possession here, Mike, for the receiving team. Down 22-7. They want to go into halftime on the positive note here.
The ball's up for grabs, and looks like it bounces out of bounds, and now there's a flag down on the play. Not sure what the ruling is.
Don't even let that one go again, Mike. At halftime, they're going to have to coordinate those efforts on those kick returns.
Menzies, a second-year player in the league, did not do much quarterbacking in his last outing, which was there's a 5-yard penalty on the play. I'm not sure what the ruling is.
Kick went out of bounds on that one, Mike.
Okay, so they'll be kicking off again. Menzies was 3 for 5 for 80 yards, 2 touchdown passes in his last effort, but he also, as a receiver, caught 6 passes for 126 yards, 2 TDs.
Incredible.
Nice kick. And this one's going to be coming back out to the 10 touchback, so the penalty really did not hurt them on this play.
Menzies likes himself, make short.
He puts it up for grabs. He's got a man open. Touchdown!
Beautiful pass that time, Mike. He had 2 men in the same vicinity of the field. The gentleman on the far side, on our side, Ryan Morrow, was yelling for the ball, but he had 2 men right in the middle of the field that were wide open, and he put a beautiful pass right in there to bring his team back. Or I should say, to bring the Tony team back.
They're going for 2. It's now 21-13. They try to bring it 2 points closer to 21-15. Last-minute signals.
The reception on that one, Mike, must have been Jeremy. Or is he the quarterback?
Oh, nice defense on that play by Jeff Darak. Let's talk with one of the Dupor Bowl veterans, Jim Hawley. Are you surprised, Jim, that we're back out of retirement and playing Dupor again?
No, not really. I figured it would happen eventually. Just didn't know when.
There's the kick. Nice kicking we're seeing today. And that goes into the end zone. That'll be a touchback back out to the 10. Where's Kevin Swanwick today, Jim?
He just called me. I believe he's on his way.
Is he planning to come out of retirement and suit up and play?
I would bet against that.
He turned in an amazing effort in the last Dupor Bowl. Undoubtedly his best. He had 17 receptions, 223 yards, and 5 touchdowns in the last Dupor Bowl. Just an incredible, one of the all-time great receiving performances by Kevin wearing his trademark work boots.
One noted change this year, Mike, from Dupor's past is there is no sponsor so far at this year's Dupor, and we're wondering if Kevin's arrival might change that.
Well, as a sign of the times, I have in my trunk some O'Douls.
Oh! Atwood open on that one, Mike. It hit him in the hands. You got to catch those in this league.
quarterback Menzies has shed his gray sweatshirt, so this will further confuse these record-keeping efforts. Pitches back to Jeff Darak. He's eligible to run, but he throws it back to Menzies. And now Menzies is scurrying down the field. He gets away from one man. He's still on his feet, running down the sideline. He could go all the way, and the ruling is a touchdown.
Touchdown, Mike. I think we might have seen our first effect there of the flags versus the two-hand touch rule.
Excellent point.
Two men were in position to get this, the two-hand touch on Menzies that time, and both missed. Uh-oh.
Oh, wait a minute.
No!
Oh, no! An illegal flag. I don't know what this... And this is now counts as no play.
Referee Harold Darak, Mike, made that rule very clear before the outset of this year's Dupor. After any score, flags would be tested. If it were difficult to pull the flags, score would be disallowed. That was the first time we've seen Menzies used in a play of that type, Mike. We'll see if he becomes eligible again here in the first half.
And he's looking for the Yukon Joe. Put it out for him and just a little too far. It's going to be third down. Ball at the 10-yard line.
10 yards to go. We're now, since the smog cone would blow away frequently, we're now using a sneaker to mark the yard line.
And I believe the score is 22-13. 22-13, and we go to the start of the second quarter. No indication yet whether there'll be two games or just one today. Menzies again, the steady quarterback. He's got all three receivers flanked on the left. They need at least 10 yards for a first down. Got Jeff Darak open across the middle. He's cutting across and gets by his man, Tony. He's going to go all the way in for a score. 50-yard touchdown pass, Menzies to Jeff Darak. And that makes the score 28-13.
Again, we see, Mike, the same... Oh, disallowed again!
No good!
Tony most pleased on that. He was calling for the flag ruling there. He said he got a hold of the flag, Mike, and couldn't pull it.
Makes it a little more exciting, doesn't it, John? And that's going to be a no play. Again, apparently, if it's not intended, I don't really know what the ruling is, or how that rule works exactly, because it is new. I would suspect, though, if the referee found it to be an intentional over-tightened flag, that there would be some penalty assessed against the team.
Quick snap.
He's eligible to run, and he's going to run. Defense is, nice block on the play, and he's stopped, but he's got enough for the first down.
You have to like these Dupor players, Mike, paying homage to the old Dupor rules in lateraling before a run.
And John, I think I'm seeing the first snowflakes of the day.
Of the year, of this season at least, yeah.
Got Yukon Jack wide on the right. Atwood and Darak. Darak wide open in the corner. Now it's over to Yukon Jack. He's going across the field. He's going to go all the way. We can't say touchdown yet because he's got to check that flag.
I think you're seeing a differential in team speed here, Mike. The Yukon Jack gentleman showing some quickness there. Oh, and it is good.
Touchdown. Now that takes the score up to 28-13. 29-13, they take the extra point.
We think we may have had a player change here, but we'll have to confirm with Commissioner Mike Hawley. Kick looks to be rolling out of bounds. There goes the flag. 5-yard penalty. They'll have to re-kick that one. So what was the decision in the change in venue this year from Lafayette School Field?
There was another game being played there today.
There you have it. Here's a kick. This one's rolling. To be heading out of bounds as well. Another 5-yard penalty. They're just going to award them the ball. Sponsor here shortly.
Now it's Menzies. He's got a man going short. And stop. But I think it's enough for a first down. We'd like to welcome to the booth the first Dupor Bowl cameraman, Rob Hawley, who's made a guest appearance. Rob, welcome.
Thank you, Mike. How you doing?
Good. This is the first Dupor Bowl since 1998.
That's incredible. I can't believe that the Dupor has resurrected itself over the last several years, and it's reassuring to see that the tradition continues.
Absolutely. Thanks, Rob. Menzies got everyone going long. He's got a man open, though. and they finally bring him down, certainly enough for the first down and maybe a touchdown. No, he stopped at about the 1 yard line by Jeff Darak. And that was a pass to the man in the red hat and the green shirt. Oh, now Tony breaks free, and he's in for the score.
There, Mike, I think we saw one of the changes of the field down there. The muddiness down in that center part of the field down on the right over there caused Jeffrey Darak to lose his man, and Tony was open in the end zone.
They're going for two, trying to make it a one-score game, and they've got it.
Wide open. That looks to be...
Ooh, he slipped in that play.
Jeremy, perhaps.
85, the field was, it looked beautiful, but it turned out to be a bit wet, and by the time the game was over, the field had been, wow, what a kick.
Here's Menzies ready to hike the ball to himself. Big short. Pitch back to
Darak,
Darak.
he's eligible to run. Tony's on him. Now he puts it back up to Menzies. He's got it, hauls it in. He's going to run down the sideline. I think he's going all the way, and subject to confirmation of the flag, it's a touchdown.
You have to like that strategy, Mike, of using Menzies as a player.
Yes, a Menzies backflip in after the score. Touchdown. So they now go up 36 to 21. Came out, but Jim Hawley astutely observing that we could have our first triple-digit scoring game today. It's like the arena football league.
Good, easy touchdown. Pitch back to Tony. Tony's got thrown to the right. Comes back again. Oh, makes the cut.
Not down.
Oh, lateral.
Nope.
Oh, he's lateral to the wrong team. Apparently Tony suffered from the same delusion that I did, Mike, in thinking that Atwood was on his team.
Wow. What a turn of events. Menzies to Atwood. Appropriate that he will get the score, and it is 44 to 21. The red team out in front of the yellow. 44 to 21. Straight up into the air.
No fair catch on that.
And he's brought down somewhere around the 26-yard line, which is where they will start. Going long for
Up for grabs.
Oh, incomplete.
Menzies second to himself. Goes deep again.
Got him. He pulls it in. He's going to go all the way. Looks to be a touchdown.
Nice catch on that one, Mike. Ryan Morrow in the end zone. Gets in the end zone there.
Big gain on the play. They've got to check the flag. There's some indication that the flag's too tight, but the referee's going to check it. See what happens.
Whoa.
Oh, no good. It's disallowed. Now he's going to the other side. This wind is holding that ball up. Oh, Tony has got it. And a big gain on the play, almost to the goal line. Looks like they'll be stopped somewhere around the 2-yard line. First down and goal with 6 plays left. 7 plays left in the half. Referee Harold Darak signals first down, goal to go.
Exactly what the Tony team needs here, Mike, is a quick scoring play, come out and play some tough defense, and then the score again before halftime. Ooh, close play. Looks like Jeremy was open in the middle there, but just couldn't come up with the grab.
Second down, goal to go.
Here's
Takes the handoff to Tony. Tony's open.
Ooh.
Incomplete. Brings up a third and goal.
Trying to get it to Jeremy deep in the end zone, but just couldn't come up with it again. That's 2 in a row, missed right up the middle of the field.
Hands off to Tony. Wide open. Menzies holds it in.
Beautiful
Touchdown.
catch.
flag fell off, there's no question that the flag was not too tight. They're going to go for two. It's now 44-27, and this would at least make the score more reasonable with 3 plays left in the half. The cameraman is nodding in agreement with that approach. He gets it off to Tony all by himself, and he scores for distance. It's a 5-yard penalty. The last time that happened, they were still able to boom the ball through the end zone. We attempted to bring Paul Tavares out of retirement to create a field, but he apparently was not interested. Not enough money. Not enough money was offered to make it worth his while. Nice kick, and again into the end zone, and it's going to go through the end zone. It'll come back to the 10-yard line as a touchback. 3 plays left in the half. The red team, led by veteran of multiple Dupor Bowls, Jeffrey Darak, out in front, 44-29. They'd like to get another score before halftime, is the sense that I'm getting. You get a quick 12 yards out to about the 22-yard line. It's a first down, 2 plays left in the half. Take a timeout and 2.5 plays left in the half. Yellow team in somewhat of a deep zone. Up for grabs. He's got a man. Oh, touchdown. It looks it is a touchdown, and they hit 50 points before the half with 1.5 plays left till halftime. That was UConn Jack, and they're going to go for 2 to try to make it 52-29.
Atwood in motion there. Got Atwood open in the middle. Darak. Oh, the defender falls down. Tony falls in the mud. 2 points. That'll make it 52-29. Oh, disallowed. That 2 points was disallowed. The flags are on too tightly. Oh. Eric open in the middle. Menzies puts it right on him.
Harold, why was it not over? Why was it not over?
1.5 plays left in the half. Menzies kicks it up. He puts it up high in the air. Tony under it. Looks like you called a fair catch on that one. 1.5 plays left. 2 plays left. The Tony team calls timeout there to add half a play. Menzies hands off to Tony. Her pitch is back. He's got a man wide open. Can Tony reach him? Oh, knocked down by Atwood. Beautiful play. Big collision down there in the middle of the field. He put that one up for grabs.
Gets it up. Incomplete. And there's some discussions at the sideline, but right now I'm with John DaRin here at halftime at Dupor Bowl Field. John, what are your thoughts about this new league, essentially, that has taken over the Dupor Bowl?
Well, Mike, you got to be happy that a group of young athletes have gotten together here and formed the rebirth of the Dupor League. I know as commissioner of the league, you must be happy to have such an event here.
It's very exciting. Here comes our referee, Harold Darak. Harold, this is quite a different style of play out here than what we're used to in the old Dupor Bowl. Do you agree?
Well, that's because there's athletes here. Where the old Dupor Bowl, there was no athletes. I need to announce there has been a rule change at halftime.
Okay.
As you know, there's a quarterback who's playing for both sides. When there was a pitch in the first half, the quarterback was going out as an eligible receiver. One person had to cover 2 people. That was pretty unfair. So from now on the pitch, the person who is pitched to automatically becomes quarterback and cannot run the ball unless it's blitzed.
Okay.
So that is a little bit more fair to both teams to make sure that they're not doing any antics and getting away with some cheap play.
Sounds good. Now here's the man they call Tony. I say Tony
DeLucco.
Tony DeLucco. Tony, your team's down right now by a score of 52-29. You guys come back.
Yeah, actually, matter of fact, we're guaranteeing a comeback.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. Guaranteed by Tony DeLucco of a comeback, which would be the biggest comeback in Dupor Bowl history. Team now down 52-29, and this is certainly going to make things interesting for the second half. Tony DeLucco guaranteeing that the yellow team will come back to victory. And right now, I guess let's get Jeff Darak over here. Jeff, a veteran of multiple Dupor Bowls. Jeff, what's the difference between this style of play here and the old Dupor Bowls you used to participate in?
It's more active, I'd have to say.
Yeah,
A little more youth involved.
right. We noticed that you changed sides at the end of the first quarter, and that it was never done before, generally because the players didn't want to have to walk all the way to the other side of the field. Spend all that energy.
Yeah, we have the legs for it. So.
How do you account for the big lead that you folks have opened up against the yellow team?
I'd have to say we have explosive offense. My whole team's doing pretty good. We had a couple of picks, so that helped us out.
Now, one big change, of course, between the old Dupors and this one is that you're using the flag that we can touch. How does that affect you?
I like it much better. It's more challenging. That's easy to get some more tackles. So,
His team's going to come back.
I'm gonna have to make a second guarantee that he won't.
Okay. And another thing that will make things interesting in the second half is whether your team will be the first to reach triple digits. You're halfway there now.
I'm gonna make a double guarantee that we hit the triple digits.
Okay, well, you've heard it here, folks. First, folks, a lot of interesting things to keep you focused in this second half. Will DeLucco come through on the guarantee and go on to win this game? Will the red team come through on their guarantee and hit 100 points by the end of this game? Stay tuned and find out from a cold, blustery, snow flurry Dupor Stadium on November 29th, 2003. And we'll go to halftime break at this time. Brownson Broadcasting Network back on the air for second half of Dupor Bowl 21. John, you've gotten gloves.
I've gotten gloves, Mike. It's gotten a little bit colder here. Cameraman,
That's going to be a penalty.
the technical expert Jim Hawley has noticed that it did get colder at halftime. There's a lot of wetness in the field down there, Mike. With this burst of cold weather, we could have a frozen tundra down there before this game's over.
It does seem like a blast of cold Arctic air has just blown through Dupor Field, making what was already a cold day even colder. This one's going to stay around. The man in the green shirt takes it, and he's tackled by Menzies. John, you missed the halftime interviews, but we had two guarantees. Tony DeLucco on the yellow team guaranteed that they would come back from this deficit that they are now facing, which is 52-29, and Jeffrey Darak guaranteed that they would not. Further guarantee that the red team would hit 100 points before the game is out. It's up for grabs. Darak's in position. Incomplete. Well defended. Probably wisely staying indoors. Tony looking to throw. He's got all his receivers. Oh, it's the Menzies, and it looks like it's enough for the first down. Menzies seems now to be not just a steady quarterback, but a steady offensive player. 13 plays left in the third quarter. Tony looking short, now going long. It's up for the man in the green. Oh, incomplete. Just in and out of his hands, and I believe Yukon Jack got his hand up and probably just distracted the receiver enough to render that an incomplete pass. And DeLucco is now going long. Got a man broken free.
Menzies, it appears to be.
Menzies is going to go in for the score, and they're on their way to a comeback. Of course, it's the subject of the flag being checked. But that was a big, they really announced that they are taking this comeback attempt seriously.
Nice play out there by Tony that time, Mike. I questioned the strategy of him playing quarterback, but he was patient that time. Didn't throw the ball away. He waited for Menzies to break open.
Back! The flag is too tight! Disallowed!
Big blow there, Mike, to the yellow team's comeback hopes.
It's disallowed. You know, that is, potentially it is a harsh rule on a play like that, John, because there was no one anywhere near Mr. Menzies as far as trying to make a tackle. Menzies taking off that sweatshirt, apparently feeling that was a factor in the flag being too tight and the disallowance of that score. Not outside the realm of possibility. Tony now, he's got all men going out long, although he's got a short receiver cutting across the middle, not even looking for him, looking for Menzies the whole time. And all by himself, people slip and slide, and Menzies breaks free for a moment. Now he's going long for Menzies. Darak. Oh, he put it in! And let's check the flag this time. Let's check the flag this time. We can't rule that it's a score yet. The referee is coming up to check him. Yes, it's a touchdown. A big score from Tony to Menzies. That play took a long time to develop.
Oh, just squeezes that one in there for the 2 points.
I think they still have to check the flag before it counts. And it's good. 2 points are scored. It's now 52-37, and DeLucco is so far making good on his word.
That we are not in the shade. Sunlight comes our way. Darak with the ball. Makes a nice move on the sideline, but Tony gets him at about the 50. 49-yard line.
Ball is placed at about the 22-yard line. Jeff Darak is quarterback. It's 52-37. 10 plays left in the third quarter. Jeff Darak looking for Atwood open, but incomplete.
We saw Tony take over for the yellow team, Mike. Here now we see Jeffrey Darak take over for the red team, wanting to guide his team to a certain victory after halftime. Comes out a little shakily, just as Tony did in his first possession as quarterback.
Short pass to Menzies. DeLucco makes the tackle and pushed him back short of the first down.
DeLucco's come out here on a mission, Mike, after halftime. He's playing tough defense as well as leading his team to a score as quarterback that last possession.
8 plays left, and it's going to bring up a third down and about 4 yards to go.
3 receivers in tight formation over there, Mike.
Got Atwood enough for the first down, apparently, and it is going to be a first down. 7 plays left in the third quarter.
Atwood's still playing, Darak's still playing quarterback out there. Going deep, Atwood open. Oh, nice catch. Ripped down by Tony. Hit it about the 1. Be a blow to the Tony team comeback efforts to allow a quick score like this. Ooh. Throws it behind Darak. 6 points. That was a touchdown on the previous play. We didn't get that up here.
I don't know.
Yeah, here's the kick. Tony up close, gets the ball, heads right, got some room. Oh, caught. Beautiful play. Menzies nails him out there. Tony to continue at quarterback here. Going deep, looking deep.
Well, the stop and go pattern on the left. Pump fake. Another one. You know, we're seeing the effects of the fact that we've got an unbalanced offense. Offense has, getting sloppy with the ball, and for all that work, it ends up being, I think, a loss of maybe a yard. Typically, when we've had unbalanced teams, we've had an extra person on defense, a steady defensive player. Here, the youngsters have chosen to go with a steady offensive player, and they like this flashy, kind of high-scoring style of play, which is different than the traditional Dupor. I'm not ready to say it's worse, but it's different. DeLucco. Oh, he had a man open for a moment. They're all running so deep. See, that's the problem. Without a rusher, these can go on forever, and Atwood breaks it out.
They're down to 10 here, Mike. It's important for him to get some yardage here for a first down.
Let's make sure this guy
Going deep again.
Long Menzies! Ooh, just over.
Bring us up a fourth down and 10 here, Mike. That was an important play to not get any yardage on that. What do they do here? Do they punt it away? Down by 21 points. Looks like they might have to go for it here.
And I think they're still looking for those long plays and not really looking for a short receiver to try to get the first down. Probably an error in judgment.
Strategy here looks to be to put Menzies back to quarterback. Had a lot of success in the first half for both teams.
Just need the first down. Now you got a man coming across. They're still going too far. The wind is picking up. I don't see how they're going to be able to complete a pass. He's got all day to throw back there. He's got plenty of time. He finally flings it for a wide open DeLucco, and he makes the catch! An amazing play! DeLucco saying he's still up. I haven't seen a signal yet from the referee.
Tony's saying that he was not touched down, but the argument on the other side was that he was in fact tackled down.
And he's ruled out of bounds apparently at the 2-yard line. That was one of the biggest plays. That was a fourth down, John, from their own 10-yard line. They've got some life back in him. Back to quarterback, throws a bullet into the end zone. No, he's saying he's out of the end zone. He's out the back of the end zone. It's an incomplete pass. The yellow team has to come away with a touchdown here. Brings up a 3rd and goal, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. The red Jeffrey Darak-led team 58, and the yellow DeLucco team 37. And he hands off to Menzies. Menzies is going to run it in. And it's a flag that violates the rule that was discussed at halftime. And the flag is thrown. It's not a touchdown. I believe it's a 5-yard penalty. Yeah, it's a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, no loss of down there.
And he's got...
Atwood! Knocks it down. Tony in motion. Then he takes it to himself.
A wide open touchdown.
Touchdown green guy. That looks to be Ryan Morrow.
And Morrow scores. It's ruled good, and it makes it 58-43. No, the 100 points is looking fairly out of reach. No, they had 37. No, didn't they?
37.
Yeah. 58-43. Woo! It's touchdown and a flag. There's going to be a defensive penalty, but pending the check of the flag, I'm sure it'll be declined. It's good. 2 points are good, so it's now 58-45. The comeback attempt is still alive. The 100-point attempt is clearly gone by the boards at this point. Menzies, beautiful kick, taken by Atwood about the goal line. He's running out, got some blockers in front, and brought down by DeLucco. He's really taken over this game for his team, wouldn't you say, John?
He has done a nice job out there, Mike. No two ways about that. The yellow team's going to have any chance here, Mike, to win this thing. They're going to have to come up with a turnover here.
58-45. Jeff Darak at quarterback. Uh-oh, DeLucco falls down. He's got a man wide open. This is going to be a score. And he is going all the way. Oh, that's right. The flag has to be checked.
Years past, Mike, those players that wore the spikes were always the players that suffered some sort of detriment. Here, Menzies might have the spikes on, and that might have benefited him on that play.
And it's good. Touchdown is good. It is now 64-45. going for 2. 12 plays left in the game. The highest point total for a Dupor Bowl defense he played 5 years ago. Of course, we don't know if we want to put him in at a time when the yellow team is going to be testing their comeback, or will they cry foul?
That's true. Could be a tough situation. We could put him in for the last play of the game.
No good.
Oh,
Jeff Derek's flag was too tight. Yeah. Ooh, incomplete. The attempt fails. 64 to 45. The score remains with 12 plays left in the game. Doug Condon's down in Maryland or somewhere like that, last I knew. That's right. She was one of the first down marker girls. Oh, nice play to DeLucco. Goat or something. Oh, nice play to DeLucco, and he's going to stumble into the end zone. No, he doesn't quite make it into the end zone. He's tackled at about the 5, I'd say.
Despite the differential in the score here, Mike, you'd have to say, all in all, that the teams are pretty well matched. It really seems just the leadership of Darak out there and perhaps the playmaking ability of Eric has been the difference so far.
10 plays left. Play a 1st and goal. Menzies looking for Jeremy, and he's in for the score. 64 to 51 at the moment, with 9 plays left in the game.
And Mike, if the game ends within a score or two, it really won't look like a one-sided game here.
That's right. He can run on a blitz, and he runs it in for the 2-point score. And I believe this is going to be subject to a flag check. Menzies has had flag troubles before, but he does score. That is good. 64-53. They've really tightened this game right up.
Little by little, they're pulling it back. They're within 2 scores. And
5 years ago, it would have been...
I know, he would have been
4 years old. He made a nice tackle. Yes, he was. There's a classic play where he tackled Kevin Swanwick and knocked hard to the ground, but bounced right back up.
Here's the kick. Bouncing ball. Atwood picks it up right at about the goal line. Makes a nice cut to the outside. Got some room out there. Looks like it could go all the way here. Oh, they're pointing at him, suggesting that he went out of bounds. There's been no ruling. They might have to look for a mark out there. This is the first real debate. One of the first real arguments that we've had during this game. It's been pretty cleanly played. Darak looks to be giving them the benefit of the doubt out there and calling them out of bounds. Yes, in fact, he calls them out of bounds. Gives the ball to the Darak team. Darak takes the ball to himself. He's back at quarterback, but he hands to Menzies. Oh, flag thrown. There was not a pitch. There was a handoff there.
And a violation of the modified Darak rule results in a 5-yard penalty, I believe. To the disappointment of the cameraman, that does not count as a play. I've notified Harold of the plan to insert Andrew DaRin into his 2nd Dupor Bowl towards the end of this game. He'll play steady defense, rushing the quarterback. Off to Menzies. Menzies fakes a lateral back to Jeff Darak. Menzies showing some speed, running to the right side. And, DeLucco. It looked like he hit some sort of a line out there.
The game was pretty much cleanly played, Mike, for most of the ball game. We had an argument on the out-of-bounds call, and now a tough hit. Menzies comes up limping.
Jeff Darak looking for Yukon Jack, throws it off to Menzies. Menzies, one of the stars of this game, and dragged down by DeLucco.
Darak, sensing that the game is in hand, is comfortable relieving Menzies of the quarterback duties and becoming quarterback himself. Got a man, Atwood, open in the corner. And Mike Atwood has quietly done a very nice job in this game, suggesting that he dropped the ball.
Well, what's the nature of the challenge? And it looks like there's going to be a replay challenge. It's the second in Dupor Bowl history. Let's finish checking the replay and let's turn and hear his decision.
Charlie, by this team, if it is accepted, play is not open and you're not timeout. If it's not accepted, it was a timeout. After checking out the replay, it was a touchdown. It was timeout.
So the red team scores again, bringing their total up to 70 points, I believe. 70 to 53. They're going to go for two to bring them up to 72 to 53. Now probably about 8 plays left in the game. UConn Jack's been quiet in the second half, but he's got a wide open Menzies. The ruling is the player gone out of bounds. It's incomplete. The attempt fails, and the score remains 70 to 53.
There is no sponsor this year.
Nope.
We would have had heaters if we had sponsors.
Beautiful booming kick by Menzies. And Jeremy has a tough time fielding it. Now Tony takes the ball, running up the left, still not tackled, up the left sideline, looking for a blocker, now heading towards the right sideline. He wants to go! He's dragged down by UConn Jack at about the 14-yard line. 7 plays left in this ball game. The game would now appear to be out of reach. Just playing for 5.
3 scores. It's tough to come back from at this point.
Yeah, wide open Jeremy in the middle of the field, and he stopped, but it's enough for the first down, taking them close to midfield. 6 plays left in the game. Menzies streaming down the field. It's up for Menzies. Atwood in place. Ooh, nice defense, and it's incomplete. DeLucco's got Jeremy in the corner of the end zone, and it is nearly intercepted by Darak. 4 plays left, 70 to 53. The Darak-led red team is going to go on to victory in this Dupor Bowl 21.
Going deep, going up the grab. Ooh, knocked away.
Incomplete pass brings up a 4th down, 3 plays left.
2 plays.
Yeah. From a distance, I'll be dancing off.
Okay, Andrew, get in there for the rest.
And Andrew DaRin is coming off the bench, not hesitating. Removes his gloves.
Keep your hat on, Andrew.
3 plays left in the game. Jeff Darak's team with the ball and a 70 to 53 lead. They really had a commanding lead throughout most of this game. Andrew DaRin now rushing the quarterback. And a pitch back to UConn Jack. Andrew now rushing in. Now, whoops, he slipped on the turf.
On the wet turf as well. Darak going all the way.
Oh, he is going to go all the way. A touchdown.
Oh, beautiful acrobatics up there.
And it is 76 to 53. Well, there's going to be a flag check, though. It's good. 76 to 53. They're going to go for 2. 1978 class at Shelton High School, and a number of Dupor Bowl participants were from that class, and many of whom will be attending. Jeff Darak to Atwood, and it is a apparent 2-point score.
Oh,
it is.
It's allowed to stand. Again, Mike Atwood has done a nice job very quietly in this game. Been a big contributor. We'll have to check the tape after the contest just to see how big those numbers add up.
Among the attendees tonight, John, will be Harold Darak, Jim Hawley, myself. One of the former Dupor Bowl greats, Bill Weiskel, is scheduled to be in attendance tonight. He signed up. We'll see. Paul Tabarczyk has declined the invitation to attend, but he was a member of that class.
The Weisel is scheduled to be in the house.
Yes, he is. Although there was an NRBQ. Whoa, Andrew's trying hard to go after him. Good effort. Yellow team takes a timeout. They obviously are playing for pride here, but Andrew seems to be out in coverage now.
Looks like a possible blitz here by Darak.
Yeah, they are blitzing. He's going. Andrew. Oh! He nearly gets the flag. Doesn't quite get it. The yellow team is going to go down to the... They take a timeout. There'll be one play left. Andrew back in pass coverage on that play.
Almost got him.
Yep.
Next play.
Very good effort.
Darak again utilizing his players there with some ingenuity.
Yep.
Wanted to blitz on that one.
No more timeouts left. They're going to see if they can get in for one more score. And Andrew again playing the cornerback position on the man whose name may be Jeremy. DeLucco at quarterback. Here comes the blitz. He puts it up. Yukon Jack's in position and intercepts it and actually runs it out. He's going to... Oh, he's running out. He's got a blocker in front of him. Jeff Darrick's leading the way. He's got Menzies behind, and he's going to go all the way. It looks like going the length of the field, a 60-yard interception return.
They're up to 85. Like apparently they want to up that.
Highest scoring Dupor Bowl of all time. Here comes the blitz. It's over the middle to Atwood, and he scores. This would make it 86 to 53. The game is over. 86 to 53. The final score, the highest scoring Dupor Bowl of all time. Dupor Bowl 21, the next generation. And perhaps, John, in another 10 years or so, Andrew DaRin will be coming with a pack of friends and yet another generation of Dupor Bowl participants. Hey, here comes Tony DeLucco. Good effort down there trying to come back, but there was just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Yeah, I think so, and I'd like to apologize to my teammates for guaranteeing victory. I think we put the pressure on, but next year we got it.
Okay, can we look forward to seeing you for another Dupor Bowl next year?
Next year you can guarantee on it. Mark my words.
The man of many guarantees, Tony DeLucco. Jeff Darak has come back, a new generation of Dupor Bowl players.
Yeah, it went great. It went great. We didn't reach that 100 mark, but just because they were holding the ball in the third quarter. So
it's still, I can tell you that this was the highest point total of any Dupor Bowl team in history.
Good. Mark it down in the books.
So will we see you guys again next year for?
Hopefully with more people this next year.
Let's get the actual names again.
Is Atwood, Eric, Jeff, Dupor Bowl champions, baby.
Red team Dupor Bowl champions of Dupor Bowl 21 with the highest point total of any Dupor Bowl team in history. 86 points. 86 points. Incredible. Menzies, you got something to work with.
Thank you, QB, for a supreme individual effort.
Now you're close on
Game ball.
Team. What do you think it was the edge for the team with red flags this year?
Turnovers.
Turnovers made the difference, as is often the case. The turnover ratio, we can't tell you exactly what it was, but no doubt they have the lead in turnover ratio.
Oh, definitely.
Well,
Right there.
so this was your second Dupor Bowl now. Expect to see you back again next year?
Oh, of course, every year.
Excellent. Well, Mr. Menzies, thank you for being with us this year, and for the Brownson Broadcasting Network, it's Frozen, Mike Colonese, signing off.